welcome back to my channel. It's Zahara. I want to thank you for joining me today. And for the new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and joining our tribe. It's really appreciated. And for my older subscribers, definitely want to give you guys a big shout out and thank you for continuing to be loyal with our tribal community. It is greatly appreciated. I have finally made it over 100 subscribers, and I understand 100 in the YouTube world is not really a lot, but to me, it was a milestone as well as a goal that was achieved. So I am really thrilled and excited about that. If you are watching and you think that you will enjoy me being a part of the community, interacting with people in the comments, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so that you do not miss out on reviews, poetry, book readings, and as well as some other things that I'll throw in there, such as my favorite apps, and just things that I believe would be of a benefit because it has been of a benefit to me. So without further ado, let's get on with the August 2018 review. All right, so far I've been a subscriber with Ipsy for the last 14 or so months, and I have really wanted to do monthly reviews, but at the time of last year, number one, really couldn't do makeup as well as I can now. I'm still not the greatest, and I have a lot more to go as far as learning. But as you can see, it's been about 14 months. And as far as what I can say about Ipsy, they are really paying attention to your beauty preferences, which is a big issue with other subscriptions that I've had. I will put the type of hair that I have, and then I'll get products that are pretty much wouldn't do anything but make my hair matte. Or beauty preferences, with if I like nude, adventurous colors and whatnot, and then I would get something completely off the wall that has nothing to do with my beauty preferences. So I am really impressed with the quality and how well whoever is on the other side putting these things together are paying attention. Now, the first item in my bag that I used was the Honey Take Me Away No More Drama Youth Boosting Copper Peel Off Mask. Now, I'm not sure about the no drama part because I did have a little bit of drama when I was putting this on. I don't know, maybe it was because I put it on in a very thin layer. So when I peeled it off after it dried somewhat, it was really painful to take off. And after getting past the whole it hurt to take off or peel off or whatnot, it actually made my skin feel pretty soft. And as far as my nose, which is a big issue for me because I have a gazillion blackheads on there, they actually lifted a lot of them. And usually when that happens, when I use a mask, I don't get upset about it. I like it because they need to come out. And so after, I always just follow up with a face scrub or just some type of cleanser, something that focuses on the pores since they are already at the surface. So that was awesome. And this retails for $39.20 for the full size. And I know that sometimes in a trial size, the consistency can be a little bit different than the full size. So that could be why. I don't know. I haven't really read any reviews. I'm going to go and read some reviews on it and see if anyone else had issues with it, like hurting and feeling like your skin was going to fall off while peeling it off. The second item that I used in my bag was the OFRA Cosmetics eyeshadow in blue jeans. So I'll give you a quick swatch. That is what I have on my outer corners. And the claims are that it blends really well. And that I can definitely 100% agree with. And I know that on my hand it is looking, you know, really vibrant and light, whereas on my eyes it is not. And that just kind of goes with how you're blending. So the more you blend, and then also I had a new base on the bottom. So I know that that could have something to do with it, but it is extremely vibrant. I really enjoyed using the OFRA eyeshadows. I think I have a few of them that I've collected throughout the year with Ipsy. I hadn't even heard of them, but I really do like the brand. This particular palette retails for $15. So there you go right away. The Ipsy subscription is $10. So you're getting a single palette eyeshadow for $15. That's already over the value that you're paying for the overall subscription. So it is heavily pigmented. It's not matte. It does have a little shimmer to it. And it can be worn wet or dry. So that is one of the great things about using this particular palette. Some palettes or eyeshadows, you really can't get them wet because then they kind of disappear and it looks kind of nasty. Third and fourth item that I actually use in conjunction with each other. I'll tell you why in just a second. The first thing was the CIATÉ London Glow 2 highlighter, and this is in Moondust. It does come in a few different shades: Starburst, Celestial, and Solstice. All have unique undertones, which I really appreciate. This is the swatch here, and it is actually extremely pigmented. I definitely would say, in my opinion, it is soft and silky, and it feels like it is a luxury or an elite item or brand. So I really like getting highlights in my Ipsy subscription because number one, sometimes I kind of get tired of one tone, and then who wants to go out and continuously purchase highlighters? For me, that's like my least favorite thing to shop for when I'm shopping for my makeup. So I do have it here. And I'm also, forgot to mention, I'm gonna be putting a little video in the corner of demoing the product. So this is actually, you can use in 3 different ways. I used as a highlighter, I used on my inner corners, and then I also used as an overlay on top of the blue shadow. I don't know what made me do that, but I just felt like the name Moondust and then the blue with the sky, and it just seemed like it would just pair well. And in my opinion, I actually think I did a pretty good job using those 2. So that is 3 different ways that you can use the one item in your palette. So definitely getting your money's worth. This is paraben-free, gluten-free, and vegan-free. So for those of you that really care, about the quality and what goes into production of all of these types of makeups, this is a brand that I'm definitely going to recommend to use because of the care that they put into their product. The 4th item that I used in conjunction with the 3rd item was the SLMISSGLAM blusher brush. Now this is another product that you can use in multiple ways. I used to apply my highlight, I used it to apply my brush, and you can also use to contour as well. I don't really see how that would be a possibility as far as the contour, because for me, I like to use something a little dense to make sure that things are kind of spot on, and this brush is really fluffy and soft. It is cruelty-free and synthetic, so that is something that I really, really appreciate as well. And you really can't tell that it's synthetic. Back when, people weren't really conscious of using cruelty-free, this feels like a high quality hair on there. So I really like that. And again, I was not able to see if you can purchase them individually, at least when I looked on their website. The only thing I pretty much saw was that they come in a pack of 6, and then they come in a pack of 25. The pack of 6 is $75. The pack of 25 is $325. So I don't know about anybody else, but as a beginner in this beauty industry, the beauty world, doing makeup, I know that if I'm paying $325 for a brush, it better pull a Houdini and blend like the gods. Final item that I used in my Ipsy bag is the Half Cake Lip Fondant in Girl Crush. Here it is right here. As you can see, I am not wearing it because it did not pair well at all with all of this. But you can see the application over here in the corner. And one thing that I really like about this particular brand is that it is 100% vegan, which I'm not even sure that things can be like 25% or 30% vegan. That would be interesting to know when someone says, oh, it's vegan, but then not the percentage. I don't know if they're just doing that just to give it a little extra oomph or whatever. But it is 100% vegan. It is obviously cruelty-free. And also, I went on their website just to take a peek around. It does retail for $16. So that is 2 full-size items in your Ipsy bag valued over $30 that you're getting for $10, which is pretty awesome. And so here's a swatch here on my hand. Now, one of the claims is that it is smudge-proof and transfer-proof. I did not wear it long enough to actually see how long it lasts, but the smudge-proof is pretty spot on. It is a matte, so it does take roughly 30 seconds to a minute to dry down depending on how many layers that you put on. I actually had to put on a couple layers. The first one, it was kind of transparent and I needed more coverage. So for more coverage, you're definitely gonna need, with my size lips, at least 2 dips into the bottle. I hope you all enjoyed my demo of Ipsy's 2018 August Glam Bag. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you did not, rather than just give it a thumbs down, why don't you just go ahead and put in the comments what you liked, what you didn't like. Talk too fast, too hyper, not hyper enough. You know, thank you all again for watching, and I hope you again enjoyed the video and you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Also, you don't want to miss my next video. It is on meditation, and it is something that I think will be beneficial to you all. So make sure you check it out and turn those notifications on so you do not miss this next video. I promise it is going to be life-changing. And I also wanted to, before you leave, I know I keep saying I'm getting ready to go, but I'm not going. I'm still talking, and you know, that's just me. I don't know. What can I do? However, I wanted to drop a quote referencing beauty, and this for me has been a really tough journey. I've always wanted to compare myself to different beauty gurus, different influencer, and as a micro influencer, it is really, really easy to get caught up in the whole, well, what am I doing wrong? And you know, this person has this many followers, this person has this many views, and it's super easy to get caught up in that and comparing yourself in this beauty world, because really there is, in my opinion, no standard of beauty. However, you couldn't tell that by what is being mainstreamed. And so this quote really stood out to me. There's no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in its proportion. And that is by Edgar Allan Poe. And again, in this, for me, this quote just means that there's just no perfect standard in beauty. We all come in different shapes, sizes, color, even skin texture. And through all of these complexities surrounding beauty, having a strangeness is what makes us imperfectly perfect and beautiful. So I do challenge you all, whoever is watching this video, even if you just clicked through and went through the end, if you are seeing this, I challenge you to tell someone that they are beautiful, whether that is a stranger, a friend, a lover, or a family member, or hell, even yourself. Tell someone they're beautiful. I guarantee you it will be life-changing for them, and also it's gonna make you feel a little good about yourself. Until next time, bye guys.